Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ybot. Welcome back to Civilization 6. We're continuing our Let's Play as Teddy Roosevelt of the American Empire, the United States of America. Although I don't think this continent's actually called America, so anyway, let's get out of this screen here. I thought it would be nice to start there. We're at war with Trajan right now, and I think we pounded the living hell out of Imperium last time. So, let's continue where we left off here. This guy looks like he needs a little bit of a heal up. He could attack, but then he'd be almost certainly getting killed. So, we'll take that last promotion on the right side before he can get the central promotion. And we'll move this guy down here a bit, and I think that's going to do it for the turn. Apparently I didn't completely finish the turn last time. So, just gonna wait patiently here. So we have one of the strongest armies in the world. Apparently Australia, of all people, has the strongest, followed by Tamiris, and then followed by ourselves. We are leaps and bounds ahead in terms of the actual mechanic of dominating the entire world by taking out capitals. We're not going to give up any sort of great works, I don't think.
Nay.
He just wants the great work.
Nay.
No, piss off.
Nay.
What is? We spotted barbarians approaching St. Louis. We have. Fortunately, it has walls. Or at least it has garrison defensive strength, which is quite high. We can one-shot those guys for the most part. Alright, and let's get back to our artillery with their observation balloon. That's going to be a drone in the new expansion, or it can be upgraded to a drone. I'm curious to see what sort of benefit that will give you. Because, I mean, right now it seems... Right now the observation balloon seems to be just fine the way it is. It lets units hit from +1 away. I don't know why we'd want to upgrade it. But I guess we'll see. We shall see. It looks like we can actually just take it out with just a single Rough Rider right now. There we go. And yes, we will keep the city. It has lost its spaceport. We have this right here. I'm curious about the city. So this wonder provides +4 faith in addition to an additional 2 sources of iron. So you build one of those, you can instantly build swordsmen anywhere, or knights for that matter. So it is pretty damn good. All right, and that wonder comes with the Nubia DLC, the Nubia Civilization DLC. Anyway, this guy needs to get healed up. I guess we need to move these guys down to Rome. Okay, so we can skip turn there for the rest of that. This builder... Let's get this builder out to repair some of the stuff I've pillaged. It does not use any charges, just a reminder, to repair any pillaging. So, as far as improvements go, if you've got a builder or you're going to capture a builder, pillage all you like. Upgrade the ram to a medic? We can do that, actually. Sure, why not? Takes almost all of our money, but hopefully it'll be worth it. Let's move this guy up to Rome so we at least have a spotter. This guy... Oh, we can bring this guy up as well. Sure. This is actually a perfect location. Don't even try anything else. Don't move anymore. Bring down the artillery. Already dealt with everything up here. And I think we just need to capture Rome and then we're more or less good. Antinium and I'm not even going to try Melito. We'll call it Melito. They can keep those 2 cities in the tundra. Oh, this could be interesting. Well, fortify up. Improve the uranium, definitely. We want to get that started. Oh. They have, AT Corps there. Lovely. So I believe I have multiple airports coming up now because I do want to get our unique unit, our second unique unit up and running. And it, even though we have aluminum, or if we don't, we'll get some soon. We don't actually need aluminum for it. I kind of wish you could core up fighters. Make them into, I guess, squadrons? What would be a bigger thing than a squadron? Like, what would be one of those huge, just... I can't think of the name right now.
The 2 essentials on which life depends have become global garbage cans.
Alright, do we want to mess with any policies? Do we want to take the opportunity here to mess with any policies? I don't think so. I think we're good. Alright, civics. Let's see here. Have we gotten communism yet? Because communism's really good for a 5-year plan. We do? Let's push ahead to Cold War. And then that'll at least give us some options here on what to finish off with. Actually, let's just queue up globalization and see how the game unfolds there. So Charleston, pretty far away from fighting except for that one guy. We could actually use a builder up here. Let's get a builder just to improve that aluminum. We could get Valentia back on our side, and then we can start faith buying some basic buildings. Let's do that. Take it away from Peter. Where is this? Ah. Okay, so they discovered a tribal village all the way up there. Stockholm declares war on Valentia. Valentia declares war on Trajan. Okay. And St. Louis has a ranged attack. I believe they just pillaged my copper mine there. Jerks. Alright, so normally they could only attack from here, but they can attack from the pyramids because we have an observation balloon. So we can move those guys up, move these guys up here, put the observation balloon right there, and we will move. Let's move these guys over here. Let's move these guys down here. Move you over there. Oh. Well, since this guy can't really do anything else this turn, we'll turn him into a artillery army. Oh, this guy healed up fast thanks to that medic. I think he's probably good enough now. So let's move him up. With the medic in tow. Bring the medic over here for support. Repair. We'll just escort those workers for now. Have that guy heal. Jerusalem. So this is the Scythian capital down here. It's kind of insulated a little if we did want to go for that domination victory after all. Here's a question. Is that actually on my own continent? No, not at all. Rome is, which means that in addition to my military advantage, I have a +5 combat strength advantage because of Roosevelt. New policy cards have been unlocked. We don't care. Thank you, CQUI, but I don't care at the moment. I like what I've got. He's willing to give me a painting. I think I'll actually take that deal. I sincerely hope that this did not get... that it didn't get lost somewhere. I think it might have. Oh, good. It ended up in the bank. That's much better. Brazil's denouncing me. Let me guess, he thinks I'm a warmonger? Yep. Fair enough. Do we have anywhere else to put this great work of music right now? No, it doesn't look like it. Infantry got bombarded, took moderate damage. How are we still getting those cog sounds? We don't even have any... Ah! Stupid cog wheels.
The good thing about computers is that they do what you tell them to do. The bad
Tourism
news
yields
is
are
that they
doubled.
do what you tell them to do.
Excellent. Alright, let's take a look at the big picture here. I'm just scrolling away from that because it's causing irritating noises. So we have lots of options here. You know what? I want to get nuclear fission. I want to get nuclear fission so I can start working on the Manhattan Project because, well, I don't know about you guys, but I kind of would like to maybe have some nukes or at least have some options for nuking available. Just bear with me a sec here. Alright. Can we attack from here? No. So we need to move that guy up by 1. And for him to attack right now would be suicide. For him to attack right now would be suicide. For him to attack right now would be unpleasant. And for the tank to attack actually wouldn't be too bad. Let's give that a try. Move you up here. Unfortunately, you cannot attack this turn because you use too much movement to go up the hill. So you sleep, you stay there. You move up here, you move over there, and we'll try to combine the two together. Sure, why not? Make it an army. The city. Actually, I wanna move this down to this city right here. Oh, cool. Just do that by clicking on it. I learned something today. Didn't know you could get away with that. Oh, this is good. We've got a mine in the forest. So we're getting a bonus from the lumber and also the mine and the uranium. That's nice. That's very nice. So let's just leave those guys there for now. Maybe move these guys to the other side of the river to just put the city under siege. You guys move up. The Russians are building a neighborhood. On top of uranium, no less. Alright, Scythia founded a new city. Are you freaking kidding me? Am I supposed to be afraid? Let me guess. Harold. This is the second time they've done this, guys. Alright. Well, I guess, Peter, do you even have an army left? I thought I did a pretty good job of beating the piss out of you last time. Oh well. Rome is facing siege. Yes, it is. I am the one sieging it. Let's see if we can maybe finish this up, take Rome, and honestly, I don't know what to do with these little buggers. I feel like Harold is repeatedly dragging its poor little buddy Peter into wars with me, and Peter continues to get pummeled. Yeah, they're declared friends, so that's why they repeatedly do that. Or perhaps Peter's the aggressor in that relationship. He's like, help me defeat the evil Americans! And Harold's like, alright man, sure, whatever. Just attack with everything at this point. So these guys could actually be in some danger. Next turn, we'll see. These guys can't attack because they're machine guns now. The city has an awful lot of repairing to do. So I'm going to start by repairing the outer defenses. And then I'm going to work on the campus, the library, university, etc. Oh, here's something interesting. It appears that we can faith by a research lab. Let's do that. Will you let me? Not without repairing the campus, it appears. Do we have Judaism anywhere? Because that has Jesuit education. It's potentially very, very useful. Oh, hello, Harold. You're actually doing something this time. Cleveland's in a bit of danger. Alright, where's my nearest army? Actually, these guys would be perfect because they're mobile. They're fairly weak, but they're highly mobile. And we have... Alright, this is the same guy, okay. I swear we had a soldier that I was sending down. I'll send these guys up as well. Don't have the money to upgrade that to AT yet. Mary Leakey doesn't have the... We don't have that thing fully themed yet. Or fully filled. I don't think it's fully filled. Let's take a look at the Great Works screen, guys. Rio de Janeiro's museum is filled up. Washington's is as well. Yeah, we can go ahead and trigger Mary Leakey here. So 300% for... or 350 science for every artifact in the city. Artifacts in all of your cities generate 300% normal tourism. Sold. So that's nuclear energy done and something else done as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and do St. Petersburg. What could possibly go wrong? Can't believe that Harold finally got himself up over here. This is actually going to be really interesting. I think the tank is the only real threat there, but it's making me a little nervous for my frontier. It's kind of undefended. Peter doing anything? He has a Cossack. Okay. And what is Harold doing? Nothing. Harold's doing nothing. His army's just passing through. At least so far.
Leave the atom alone.
I got a boost towards Cold
Leave
War.
the atom alone.
Nice. Alright, what do we want next? Guidance systems would be very good. Satellites actually would be just as good, though. And I think satellites might be better in some ways. It'll give me the next space race project if I want to go for that. Although it doesn't lead into anything. If I want better units, then lasers. Actually, I don't want to replace my fighter because I haven't even built a Mustang yet, so I'm in no rush to replace it. +1 food from fishing boats. Okay. So plastics is not really important to us, although it is a one stop on the tech tree that leads to composites, which is important to us. Let's go for this, because modern armor is what my the Rough Riders will upgrade into modern armor, so that's going to be really good. And I do have lots and lots and lots of uranium, so that's going to make it even better. I'm going to go ahead and put these guys out of their misery, or at least try. Alright, Detroit. Let's give Detroit a granary since it has housing problems. Then we'll give it a... Oh, you know what we can do? We don't actually need to do either of these. Let's get started on a library, and we will just faith buy both of these. Anybody else need some sewers? We can just faith buy those. Washington? How about you? You got sewers? Oh, we can faith buy a military academy. Hell yes. Let's see, any other cities that have those types of districts? Well, this city needs to attack. I believe this city... Nope. Okay, so it's actually this one. We can faith buy both of those. Any of my core cities have those? Rio has housing problems, so we'll faith buy sewers for them. Cortuba has housing problems as well, so I guess we'll faith buy the sewer, and that'll be it for now. Probably would have been better to maybe get some... Well, it's hard to say. Military academies are good to have. But population growth is really good as well, so... And also, sewers take forever. Alright, let's take over Rome. Bring this guy up, and we can actually attack him for considerable damage. This guy, he's not going to take quite as much damage. Let's get that medic down here. Help them out. Of course, we'll keep the city. We need to get to work on repairing everything. And we have a new policy slot we need to fill. Who would be the best at this point? I guess charismatic leader? I it's still a decent policy, right? It helps gain you more influence, and then when you hit 200 influence points, then you get 3 envoys. So, yeah, that's a good policy. It scales throughout the game nicely. Alright, so I think I've gotten everything I want from the Romans. I mean, I'll take this guy out because I can. You know what? I'll poke at this guy also because I can. That didn't go well. Let's see if we can peace out with Mr. Trajan here. He's hated by everybody. I'm not going to take that one from him. He can keep it. I will, however, take his money. I mean, I probably could take it if I want. No, I can't, actually. And I'm taking the jade. I don't need it, but I want it. I can always trade away one of my jade. Wow, words. Hard. I can always trade away one of my jade. Right, there we go. Trajan's happy. Or at least we're no longer at war. He's not going to let us get an embassy, though. Alright, Rome. We really ought to repair some stuff here, specifically those outer defenses. I guess we don't have to do that right away, but definitely soon. The encampment will provide some good defense against the Russians. The Russians and their threatening artists. This guy actually should probably pull back. We need to escort him. I guess we'll move this guy down here. Detroit, you're a long way from where I need you right now. So let's send him over here. Let's move that guy up as well. Really do need those Mustangs. Those would actually be quite helpful. Hey, John! Can you give me any more than that, man? I'm not gonna give that to you because I only have 2 of them. How about this? You can have some furs. You can have some foxes. I'll give you the foxes very generously. Oh, and also we're getting pretty close to a half an hour, so I'm going to see if I can maybe actually limit this one to being around 30 minutes or so instead of being like 40 to 50 minutes. We'll see if we can do that. Oh, Scythia is now fascist. Okay. Also, my military strength is now under 1,000. I suspect that's just because my armies here are wounded from their last battle. And Harold's all the way up to 1,500 strength. Interesting. Can't build Mustangs here. Don't really want to either. Let's get those repaired. How's production here? It's reasonable. So we can repair that. Let's get started on the military academy there. Rio. Production's also average there. Let's get to work on a film studio in Rio. Cortuba. Also average production. Get that workshop, factory, power plant. At least get them in the queue. You know, we'll get all these buildings in the queue. We'll see what we end up doing with them. But for now, I want at least a workshop there. Washington's building that. How long would it take to build a Mustang here? 13 turns. I think when this comes up, we're going to need to get their finest hour up as a policy. Also, why am I still losing money? I guess part of it is a complete and utter lack of trade routes. Apparently a lot of those got pillaged. Alright, Rough Riders up to defend Cleveland. Got a couple of units of Rough Riders ready to defend Cleveland from men with guns and helicopters. We'll see how that goes. I think I'm actually going to send this one to Rome. I'm just going to click on Rome now that I've discovered I can do that. And you can stay right there for now. Actually, we should probably keep some guys down here and I guess we'll teach the Russians a lesson. I don't really want to, but I feel like it's getting to the point of where I have to. I need to break escort formation so they can come over here and help heal. You just fortify till you're healed. You can come in there. You actually go over there. Help heal them. You can move over here. You come over here and get that stuff. Get the uranium. Right, let's blow this guy away. Alright, and I think that'll do it for this episode, folks. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this series. Looks like next time we'll be dealing with the Russians, I guess, and maybe this Norwegian expeditionary party here. It's a very peculiar little force that they have there. I'll be honest, I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to deal with Norway. It seems like they are determined to make me deal with them. Although I suppose I could just keep on smacking them down. I mean, at this point I control enough of the map and they're not too far ahead that I could get whatever type of victory that I want. At least I'm hoping I can. Tamires is, looks like she's getting started on the moon landing. We haven't even started yet. Well, we'll see. Anyway, guys, my name's been Ybot. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are enjoying this series and you do want to see more stuff like this, please subscribe to my channel. It helps out quite a bit, and I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.